All right, what's up? Here we are recapping these trades here. I'm finishing up $13. Traded 9 different stocks, so a lot moving today. I remember sitting down, there was like 13 stocks in my gap scanner pre-market at 7 a.m. and I knew it was going to be a pretty crazy day. We did get momentum, but I just was never at the right place at the right time. And I was trying to size up today, and I was able to size up on a lot of setups. However, I would kind of always had this habit, or like I was always like trying to roll the trade into a bigger move of like a bigger pattern for like a nice big breakout that we would see because it's a hotter market. I was thinking like, we'd see like a beautiful ABCD and then it would hold the highs and not really shake out as much as it did today. And we would see like a 10 or 12% breakout, and I'd be able to take profit into the extension. That was really my idea, but every time I would go for that, I would just get flushed on, especially on VRAX. I was just getting annihilated. One time I took a 50-cent loss on VRAX. Right at the open, 50-cent loss immediately. That was like, man. But anyways, here you can see my, I'm going to pull up my intraday P&L. So I was red, green, and back to green. So I never really got off the ground, which I mean, I can't really complain all that much because I'm not massively red. I mean, at least today could definitely be a max loss red day for sure, especially combined with my increase in share size and this volatility. These pullbacks were massive, and it was easy to get shaken out. So you just had to be an extra patient and then have a sniper shot and take your profits as soon as you kind of had them. A lot of the times I'd be holding for a bigger move and it just wouldn't happen. At least at my time frame, it wouldn't happen. So let's go through CYAD. We traded first. Pre-market, looking for a breakout. Never really happened. VRAX. So I was looking for a break over this pivot point up to 270 and 280 maybe. VRAX I thought was going to be a good one, which it did give a good move. It just didn't happen the when I would like to. It just, I don't know. The spreads were really big too. The spreads were massive, like 15 cents. This thing would open up 15 cents. So like a 1 to 2% spread, and that would just shake me out so much. And I had to take smaller size to mitigate that risk. And even here, I mean, I was green on VRAX pre-market just at the open immediately. I'm going for this break of 8, and then it immediately false breaks and drops like a rock, and I get out at 75. But as I'm 500 shares, which I'm trying to size up, 500 shares on a $7 stock, that's $3,500 positions, or $8 stock, sorry, $4,000 position size. That's the kind of sizing that I'm looking for. And so my problem, wasn't really the size. It was just, I just had the wrong timing. I got in for the break of 8 instead of, seeing if we would see the hold of the break of 8 and then maybe a run to 826. And then again, now I'm into like here, wow, $1,000 position size. But you see, I'm sized down now to 100 increments, 250 share increments, because I don't know, I got a little spooked because I took a massive percentage loss on VRAX. That was over $100 loss. I mean, it's not the biggest loss I've had, but it's just very volatile. It felt like today I did worse than I did. It felt like I had like a max loss day, but really I'm only up. I'm still green. I mean, it felt like I did a lot worse than I did. But I'm very happy that at least I'm not massively red. Here, I don't know. It's just the spreads are so wide. I don't even know my thought process in here. I have it recorded. I'm gonna review this. Review my tape. I was recording this, all these trades. I'm gonna review this tonight and see exactly what was going on. So then here we curl up, and it just starts grinding higher, grinding. And I don't really get too aggressive. I take 10 cents there, took 20 cents there, which was really good. And here I'm like accumulating. I was up like $120 at this point. And then it gets all the way up here, and I'm trying to catch the pullback here off of 1050. So I tried buying 1050 off the 1050 or 1060. Wow, I got in real early off this pullback, trying to just get a quick dip and pop, and it just falls through like a rock. And I buy again. I average down at 1025. I averaged down at 1025, 1021, and it keeps falling and keeps falling and keeps falling. And I have to get out. Now it's under the 9 EMA. You know, you could open up another candle. It could drop to another 50 cents. And I'm in 400 shares, so that's another $4,000 position size. But I'm already down. I'm already down 50 cents. Yeah, roughly 50 cents. So that's $200. I'm down $200, which I mean obviously is recoverable. But if you had that next candle, another 20, 30 cents, I could be down near max loss. Now I'm down $300 on this, trying to catch this dip on VRAX. Just had no bounce. It just like the buyers just evaporated after this enormous front side, $3 front side. That's insane. And so that was a little bit very disappointing. And then all of a sudden just curls back up and just and at this point I have my hand in my face like, what the heck is going on? Now it just curls back up. It breaks out into a halt up. And they completely miss it. And if I was holding 400 shares at 1050 and they waited to at least 1150 or 1250, I could be up 500, $800. And that was just like the potential on VRAX was crazy. It had an insane rate of change. You could have made so much on VRAX. But, you know, I don't know. I think it might be, I didn't really sleep too well either last night. So I guess maybe my head just wasn't on straight. I don't know, man. Maybe it had a combination of just overthinking. Then here again, I go for a dip and take quick profits. But, if I would have held, I could have got 50 cents on. So I could have got $50 on that trade. And here I'm just sized so far down where it's just like, at this point, it's like, I just don't want to crap the bed right now. I just don't want to take a massive loss at 1:30 in the afternoon and then be like, well, crap. Like, now I'm sitting here at max loss when, the writing was on the wall that is like, I didn't have it today. It just wasn't in the cards for me today. Here, AEMD, I had bigger hopes for AEMD. I did trade this quite aggressively again here. See, I didn't really size up as much as I'd like to. I was doing 250. I should have done at least, I should have been doing 1,000 share increments on this. But I did get 4 cents, so that's not too bad. About 3% gain on 1,000 shares, though. And then here I finally start sizing up here at 250, and then here I start doing 1,000. I did have, sorry, Jesus, I can't freaking speak today. I had 1,000 share increment and then 500 ads. So I started sizing up on this pullback, but of course, this is the pullback that just keeps pulling back. It just never bounces. And it doesn't even bounce off the 9 EMA after this amazing red to green. I thought AEMD would be the one. I really thought it would. I thought we'd run up to 2. The daily doesn't even look too bad. I thought we would break this and run up to 2. I thought we'd break that, 191. But yeah, I mean, we broke the 9 EMA. It looked really bad. And then finally does a little bounce. And then really, it's a really strange market we're in. A really strange market. I know some people that were really good today, and I don't know what they were doing. They were just, I think they were just taking their profits really quick. I don't think they were looking for big moves like I was. I was looking for a bigger move in everything. Like I was looking here for like a reclaim to 170, and then a pattern to break out 170 up to 2. I wasn't interested in just taking 3 cents profit just because I thought it was going to be a really hot day. I thought there would be a lot more potential to the upside, but every single one that I was looking for just didn't work out. So TBLT. TBLT traded pre-market, kind of taking scalps on the front side here. Did go for a pullback here at 79, but it didn't hold up quite well. I took a small loss there. But then TBLT did have a break here, and I got a nice, beautiful 10 cents there on that red to green. And another 5 cents there on 2,000 shares. That's beautiful. 2,000 shares. That's a $16,000 position size. So I did size up. I can't say I did not size up. I just could not hold on to the profits. Here again, held the lows here, and I did scalp. Actually, I scalped the false breakout there for a nice 5 cents. Smaller share size. Another small scalp, small share size. And here again, kind of just scalping the range. TBLT I made $100 on. That was the best. This is the best stock that I performed on. $100. No, sorry, GOVX pre-market. I did really well. This was ripping up. Somebody called it out. Took the first pullback, added, and taking it off at 95. Taking the first pullback again. That was a scratch. Now I'm averaging into a pullback to the 90 EMA. We got a nice pop, beautiful pop there. I could have held a little bit longer, and I could have taken bigger share size. I don't know, because there's pre-market 750 shares, and that's like $3,500 position size, so that's not too bad. And then I had that last portion sell at 402, so I did all right on that. GOVX, man, like I didn't do well on GOVX all last week as it was moving, but here's not bad. Here was probably the best. And I think that I don't know what I was doing there with one share, trading one share, and then it just started grinding up. And these are always, when it's just like doing this, just like green candles up. It's hard for me to know how to trade it. Like I guess the strategy is just like the quick micro pullbacks, but you never know. Like in real time, you just never know if it's gonna pull back even farther. I don't know. It's always a little bit sketchy. Just buying into these extensions. That's how Ross trades. I don't know how he does it. Ideally, I want to be selling into the extension, not be starting a new position. But that's the only way I feel comfortable trading it. Here, GOVX for the break of 4. This was a nice trade. I took 1,000 shares, took a nice 6 cents. Here's about a break even. Here's a 1 cent gain. That was it on GOVX. Look at that. It looks like a freaking barcode. Looks like a heartbeat monitor. REV? Did I already go over REV? Here, REV. Yeah, this is the one that was red 75. I was about to call it at 3 o'clock. I was red 75. I took a nap. I wake back up at like 3:15, 3:20. I get back in. I was already trading it way down here. I had no idea this thing would be all the way up at $9. But, I was trading down here, took a small loss on it, and then I wake up from my nap, and it's all the way up here at $9. And I'm like, it's in a halt up, and everybody's going crazy in the Discord. And I'm like, what the heck is all this commotion? And I wake up, RAV's on a freaking halt up. Things looks like it's going to break 10, because I was looking for the break of 10 all the way, 2 weeks ago for the break of 10 up here, and it just never broke it. And finally consolidated, and so it rallied all the way up, rallied all the way up. So the high of this candle is $9.89. So it rallies $5, and it breaks the daily high by 1 cent. So it goes all this way to break the high by 1 cent. That is just, that blows my mind. It's so close to $10. Like, whenever a stock is close to $10 like that, it's like almost, I'm already looking for I'm trading for $10. I'm feeling like it's a 90% chance that it's gonna break $10. And here it fades hard. Thank God I didn't get back any profits, but I start trading that the halt resumption. Here I buying off the lows, which I do get a quick scalp here for 6 cents. So here I'm kind of just scalping the range. 1 cent there, break even. This was 4 cents there, 4 cents there. Here's 7 cents, beautiful dip buy. 7 cents, beautiful, beautiful. Here's 2 cents. It's another -6 cents there. I actually lost 6 cents there. And back to plus 4 cents plus 1 cent. Took 900 shares. Wow, 900 shares? No way. 900 shares. $18,000 position. No, not 18,000. That would be 8,000. $8,000 position size. Jesus. That was 1 cent, and then I sold the rest for a 20-cent gain. Here's a quick 4-cent gain. Now here I'm sized down. Here I'm just buying the dips. I'm looking for that pop over the 90 MA and a nice pop up to 990, test 990, micro pullback under 990, push to 10, micro pullback 1015, 1020, 1025, 1040, 1050. That's what I'm looking for. A nice squeeze parabolic. It looks beautiful on the daily chart. I thought this thing could go all the way up here to 1150. And it rolls over like a dead fish. It rolls over. Pathetic. Pathetic. MAIA. MAIA, trying the front side. It's very aggressive here. Wow, beautiful move. I didn't trade very aggressively, $3,500 position size, and then start sizing down. It was very extended. He squeezed into a halt. I should have got more aggressive into the halt on the halt resumption because it resumed to 836, resuming higher, and I thought we'd see a pullback, but I should have just added here and then took it off as it ran a little higher. And then here we got this nice, ABCD pattern. I thought it looked beautiful for the break of the pre-market high into recent IPO. So I thought it had a lot of upside potential. I thought this would be another nice winner, but it does roll over a little bit and doesn't really give much else. And all of these trades here, and here, I'm looking for that bigger move. Like I'm looking for that breakthrough 10. So I'm holding a little bit longer and adding to my position, and then looking to add for a test up at 10. So that's why I'm not really taking my profits. And if I did take my profits, it could be definitely a different day. But I think that's where I went wrong. Here's a 43 cent winner there off that dip. Crazy. That's crazy. I was only 100 shares, but that could 500 shares. That could be a $200 winner right there. The trick today was you had to be quick to take your profits. You couldn't. It was the same thing for the rest of July. You be quick to take your profits, and don't even be looking for a 10-minute hold period of where you're looking for a pattern and then for it to break out and for the extension and then taking your profits slowly. This market does not do that. It breaks out by 3 cents and rolls over and the turns everyone into bag holders. So the other one, MGAM, one trade there, just a scalp. And AEMD. Yeah, we went over this one, the pullback that kind of pulled back too much. And ORTK was the last one that I traded. Or OTRK. Yeah, this one had a nice front side. And here, trying to get some continuation. There's 2 cents. 2 cents. Break even. false breakout doesn't really give much more. I didn't start trading it until up here. Yeah, I don't know. I thought this one had more room up to $2, and maybe up to 206, but it didn't get much more after I started trading it. Maybe I was just the curse of the market today. Whatever I started trading, it just stopped going up. That's what it seems like. Tomorrow is going to be a new day, and after I got a little taste of what August 1st today, the August trading has been, I think I'm definitely better prepared for tomorrow. I don't plan on sizing down. I still want to be pushing share size beyond my average, at least beyond my average. So my average is, I'm going to take it for the past 3 months, just to because I have different size. So my average size is for the past 2 months is 44,000 on the day, and so I want to be at least breaking that. I don't want anything less than 50,000 daily volume, because I'm ready to push my share size, and my goal is to push my comfort zone a little bit, and challenge myself. So, and today I did hit past that mark. I was at I was at 59,000 shares in volume today, so I definitely sized up a little bit more, but just couldn't hold on to my profits, and so it just happened to be pretty much a break-even day for me. I have a negative risk reward, and my accuracy is lacking a little bit, and I gave back pretty much everything. So that's just it. I had a big loss as well, minus 180. So that's the day, and tomorrow my goal is maintain at least this level of share size, 50 to 60,000, at least minimum share size on the daily volume on the day, and keep pushing that a little bit more and a little bit more, and eventually it's gonna stick. I just have to get through the mental challenges and uncomfortableness of trading different size, and then once it starts to click, the gears start clicking, and I'll start getting some nice winners, and start to get more comfortable. But I know once you first start to size up, you're definitely gonna have a bit of a choppier P&L for sure, and definitely a lot more volatility in your P&L, just because you're a little bit out of your comfort zone. But it should start to correct itself. That's what I'm anticipating, and that's what's been happening, every time that I sized up in the past. So that's the plan for tomorrow, and I'll see you guys then. If you're still watching at this point, please hit the like button, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right, peace.